Tyrese, they're of course a good defensive team, but they've held you guys to two of your lowest 3-point totals all season. I mean, is there something specific they're doing that is making it so tough for you guys to score?
No, we missed plenty of shots today. We missed a lot of shots. I mean, they're a really good defensive team, but we shot a lot of shots that we like. And, I mean, I'll go back and watch film so I can really tell you, but I felt good with a lot of the shots we shot today. Just didn't capitalize on them.
Mosley just answered this, but two of your poor shooting games also against them. You had the 5 in the game you didn't play in Boston. So you do like the looks you're getting. It's not something they're doing defensively on the threes. Are their contests good? What do you feel like is?
No, I love the looks we're getting. Aaron missed 7. That's probably not going to happen again. Buddy missed a few open ones. I missed a few open ones. It's life, make or miss. They're a good defensive team. They got a lot of different guys who can defend. They're probably the best defensive team in the NBA. I don't know what the numbers say, but I felt comfortable with the shots we were getting. We just didn't capitalize.
What was the difficulty of the cross matching tonight with the starters you had with more size, but they have all the wings they can always have out there on the floor?
Yeah, it's an interesting contrast of two basketball teams, and we just didn't get enough stops down the stretch when we needed to. Didn't capitalize when we got in our runs in the third quarter to get it going, and had an ugly start to the fourth, and that kind of carried on when we came in. So we just got to clean some stuff up, but feel comfortable where we're at. We'll be fine.
I imagine you didn't see much different in terms of schemes, in terms of how they came after you, but obviously Derek White's one of the tougher defenders you have to deal with. Just what made him just kind of tough to get around, I guess, and get some of the looks that you usually like.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good defender. He's in the right spots. They got a lot of long wings. D. White and Drew are probably, two of the best on-ball guys in the league. And they got long wings around, kind of flying around and stuff. So it's a good defensive team, good challenge. I look forward to playing them on Monday.
Was this, I guess, one of the worst scenarios that you would be missing Bruce and Andrew for? I guess is that it made it a particularly tough matchup, I guess, to take those two guys off against this group.
Yeah, I mean, those two of our elite point of attack defenders, our best, two of our best defenders. So missing them, of course, hurts, but next man up, and just gotta be prepared.
So what do you view then as the overall lesson learned from tonight's game going into Monday?
I mean, we didn't rebound. They out-rebounded us by, 21, I think? Yeah, or 19. Out-rebounded us, didn't make shots. Bad recipe to win games, didn't get enough stops. So, I mean, I feel comfortable where we're at. I'm looking forward to Monday to compete again, and that's a really good team, so it's good to see where we stack up against, the best team in the league, and, continue to chip away. It's all part of it. The good thing is we play them on Monday, and so we just got to be ready for that.
On a different note, can you kind of describe your relationship with Drew Hanlon and how much of a resource he has been, not just every game, but the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, he's my trainer. We spent a lot of time together. Really valuable for me and in my life, and has a lot to do with the success I'm having. So we are very close. We talk all the time. I'm sure we'll work out. He's out here till we leave for the road trip, so I'm sure we'll get some workouts in. But yeah, we're very close. He has a lot to do with my development, and good to have him here today.
You've obviously stayed close with O'Shea. I know I saw you talking to him after the last game here. I guess he obviously came through for them tonight with 5 offensive rebounds. Just, what impressed you about what he's done, basically, and, you remember how important he was, obviously, for you guys when he was around.
Yeah, I mean, that's my brother, one of my best friends. We're really close, spend a lot of time together, talk pretty much every day on the phone. So good to see him succeeding. I mean, not against us, but, he's has a special gift when it comes to rebounding the basketball. He does that at an elite level. And good to see him getting some minutes. I think the great thing about Shea is he's always prepared, stays ready when his number's called, and good to see him having success. And like I said, yeah, that's family. So just good to see him doing well.
Obi, two of you guys' lowest scoring games this season have come against that Boston team, and they're clearly a good defense. But what do you feel like they're doing so well to slow you guys down?
I mean, they're a really good team. They watch film like we watch film, so I feel like we just missed a couple open shots. It rarely happens, but we missed some today, but we got them in 2 days, and we'll be ready next time.
They have a lot of wings that they can just keep throwing out there. I mean, for a team like you guys who is lighter at that position, what kind of challenges is it defending constantly, just ball handling 6'8" guys who can keep coming at you?
Yeah, everybody on their team can shoot for real, so we just got to lock into the three-point line. Taking that away, they put up the most threes in the league right now. So it's like that's a main thing we got to take away. But like I said, we got them in 2 days. We're gonna look over the film, learn, and get better from it.
Tyrese liked the quality of threes you guys took tonight, but 2 of your worst shooting games also against that team.
Yeah.
Are they contesting well? Is it just misses? What do you feel like?
I feel like it was just one of them days. Back to back. I don't want to make any excuses, but shots just wasn't falling. We got the shots that we wanted. We stuck to the offensive plays that we wanted to run, and shots didn't fall. But it will Monday.
I know you're not into making excuses, but I guess was this matchup particularly a rough night to be missing Bruce and Andrew? I
Yeah.
guess did that kind of mess with things as far as the defensive matchups were concerned?
I mean, yeah, Bruce and Drew both are great defenders, one of our best defenders. So having them out, we definitely miss them. I'm not sure what the status is for them on Monday, but that'll be huge for us to have them. They bring a level of physicality and great defensive mindset to the team. So yeah.
Well, I mean, they obviously the one stat I think that stands out for you guys, 56-30 on the boards tonight. Just what made them tough to beat on the glass.
Yeah, we got to be a lot better than that. I'm a component for that too. I gave up a couple offensive rebounds, so I'll take that one. But yeah, we just gotta be better as a team. Myself gotta be better. Yeah.
Obi, what's the transition been like for you the last couple of weeks? Different roles. How much have you had to adapt, or are you completely comfortable moving back and forth into that role?
I mean, I just feel the same. I'm gonna bring whatever I bring, the same as every game. Energy, athleticism, shoot when I'm open type of thing. Do little things to help other players on the floor as well. I feel like whether I'm coming off the bench or whether I'm starting, I'm playing my same game. So yeah, doing whatever I can do to help the team win, basically.
We got to contest shots better. This is a unique team, the way they rise up from three. And, Tatum had a big night, obviously. But, we got to take away those three. They're easy shots for him. And but the glaring thing to me was the rebounding, minus 21. Did a good job with low turnovers. And, I think we're going to find that watching the film that we can move the ball better and attack a little better than we did.
Is that where you feel like the biggest weak spot for you guys offensively was? 2 of your lowest scoring games this season have been against the Celtics team, so I'm curious what you think they've been doing so well against you guys.
Well, they're a great defensive team. I don't know where they rank. They're in the top 2 or 3, I would think. And so you've got to have an uncommon view of the game to try to get good shots against them. It's the thing where you got to play fast, as much so you can get good early shots as you can get good quality late shots as you have more time to work the clock. But we'll look at the shots. I know we had some early that were pretty good that we missed, got us off to a rough start. But we never had a lead in the game, and we're doing some good things defensively, but the rebounding is a big problem.
The challenge of cross-matching against them with the size you guys start with, they have all the wings they could play basically throughout the whole game. I mean, how do you as the coach view what you have to change, if anything, rotationally, just given how tricky it can be to match up against them?
Well, we got to see who we have available for the next game before we even talk about any of that kind of stuff. But look, they've got the best starting 5 in basketball. I think it's pretty clear. I mean, 1 through 5, they do everything. And so, it's a big task. It's a big task to try to contain them. And it's a big task to try to get great shots against them. But you certainly can't give them 13 second chances and give up 21 extra possessions with that kind of difference in rebounding. So that's a big thing.
It's obviously 8 of 42 from 3. Ty was saying he was happy with just about all of those. Would you agree? I guess was this just a night where you guys missed shots that you usually make?
I got to look at it. Are you talking about him? Yeah,
he likes most of
those
them.
are shots he can make.
Well,
Yeah.
not just him, the whole team. I mean,
Yeah,
but
I think there's always a thing of context. They're just certain shots that aren't the right shots. But I'll look at it. Playing against these guys is kind of like being a hitter against Nolan Ryan. I mean, if you get a good pitch on the first pitch, you better take a swing at it. And so we have to be aggressive, but we also have to use the space on the floor, move it, try to change angles, and put as much pressure on as we can. And so we got to look at it.
you mentioned having to know who's available tomorrow. I guess was this about as rough a matchup as you
Monday.
can have to be Monday, right? I forget what day it is. Is this about as rough a matchup as you can have to be missing Bruce and Andrew? I mean, it's always tough to not have them, but was it particularly tough when you
Look,
got these many wings?
we got enough depth to compete with these guys. We were right there. We were down one and gave up a 2-pointer at the end of the third quarter, and we were down 3 after 3 and hadn't played particularly well. So look, we can compete without a couple of guys, but we're always going to be better if we have everybody. So we'll see where we are on Monday. But this is a team that you want to have all your weapons.
They're mixing it up with Ty, trying to limit what he's doing. What more do you need from the other 4 guys to create that ball movement, improve that spacing and such?
I'm not going to get into strategy stuff, in a post-game press conference. In general, we need to get more stops and rebounds. That will give us more momentum into our offense. I can't believe that our paint attack numbers were great tonight. We got to get in the paint more. That's a starting point. Those are general things, but Ty always figures things out. That's never going to be the issue. The issue is correcting some of the habits that you have to really do well against Boston as far as contesting the 3-point line and rebounding. And so those are areas where I think, we have some correctable things, and we just simply got to do better.